Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litsa and today it's all about the 1970s. We're going to reveal everybody's makes, so which number was which person, and our overall winner for the 1970s for our hashtag Crochet Through the Decades Cal 2024. Now we are currently in the month of November, which is the 1980s, so keep getting those makes ready and send them to me before the end of this month, because some of you already have, but we need to finalize the 1970s first. Now, voting closed on, which day was it? The 16th of November, so it is time to reveal all. Now, those of you that may have just joined us today, welcome. There's still plenty of opportunity to join in for the 1980s, but you can go back and see our playlist and see all the fun that we've had for the previous few months, 3 months in actual fact. So our hashtag Crochet Through the Decades Cal was all about the 1950s in August, the 1960s in September, the 1970s in October, and the 1980s for November. So everyone that has joined in, I have to say, has had so much fun, nearly as much fun as me, I think, but all of you cheerleaders are having just as much fun, I think. And those of you that are voting, I know how hard it is, believe me, and this is why I think some of us hesitate, but don't, just join in, put a number, it doesn't really matter. I think that it's just part of the fun, but of course, no pressure ever. So, as you can see, there are 2 jars here. Every single person who enters for each decade gets their name in this jar here. At the end, I'm actually going to put it in a big basket or a big jar, because this jar is already pretty much full and we haven't even put today's entries in. And in this jar here, this little tiny baby jar, are going to be the overall winners for each month. And then at the end of the cal, which will be at the end of this month, we'll finalize, all of the entries, and then sometime early December, we'll pick out 2 or choose 2 winners, 1 from each jar, and there is a 12-month digital subscription to a crochet magazine going out to both winners. So this is just a little bit of fun along the way, because it's just a little bit of an incentive and also a little bit of competitiveness for those of you that are competitive. I actually don't have a competitive bone in my body. I have to put it out there. When we play board games and things at home, I'm always the one that just laughs and has a good time. But it has been a lot of fun creating, I must say. Now, I personally, for the 1970s, made the bikini. So a lot of you have already seen it, but here is my crocheted bikini, guys. That's the top over there, the bikini top, and the bikini bottom. It's hard to say bikini too many times in a row. And that was a lot of fun. And before we actually show everybody's makes, like their name and their number together, and then the overall winner, I just had to show you our friend Julie over at KS Mum Crochets. She put in a beautiful entry that she didn't want to enter as such, but I had to showcase it, so I thought today would be the perfect opportunity. She made an Elvis bear with his iconic 1970s jumpsuit that he wore to his concerts, and I do believe this is one of Cassandra's bears at Craftably Ever After. But if you want to go and get all the details, you can go and see them on Julie's channel, KS Mum Crochets. It was, I think, her last video, the most recent video, I should say. Now look at this, guys. Let me show you up close. You'll get a side view of him as well. Look at all the bling. Oh my goodness, Julie, you've done an amazing job with him. And look at the hair. Oh my goodness. And more bling. He is gorgeous, guys. So thank you, Julie, for sending him in. I just had to showcase him. He is absolutely gorgeous. And who doesn't love Elvis, right? I think there were quite a few fans out there. Now, what Julie entered him for the 70s was because he, that was the iconic jumpsuit, but she also did include the 50s, the 1950s, because that's when Elvis, sprung into the music world. Okay, so which number was which person and who's going to be in this jar and how many people in this jar? Well, we already know 18 people in this jar from our last video. So our very first one, number 1, this gorgeous blanket here. There's number 1. Oops, let me turn around my numbers because I've got them backwards. I don't want to be doing that. So this was Shirley's beautiful creation. So there's your name, Shirley. Thank you so much for entering. Now let me open the lid to this jar because I can't get them in otherwise. So pop that one in there for now. And then number 2 came to us from our friend KK over at K&K Crochet. So that was a beautiful C2C blanket. Now, I'm not going to give you all the details on all of the makes again today. So if you know you did miss out, guys, don't worry, you haven't missed out. Just go and watch the previous video and that gives you all the information on each and every make. So KK, did I show you your name? There you are. Let's pop you in there. Now, number 3 is this gorgeous blanket that is growing, and very, very soon we're going to see October's colours for the 80s. I beg your pardon, November's colours for the 80s. And this comes to us from our friend Bella. So these were the stitches and the colours for the 1970s. So Bella, number 3 from Bella's Crocheted Gifts. Thank you so much for sending that through. I wonder how many other people are making blankets quietly in the background as well. Now the next make, so this was another blanket, comes to us from Liza. So that was number 4. And Liza, here is your name. Maybe I should write bigger or darker. Anyway, I'm bringing them up as close as I can. And the next one comes to us, this beautiful wall hanging, number 5, from our friend Nat. So there it is. Oh my goodness. So, so pretty. Nat, there's your name there. Let's pop you in the jar. And then we have this gorgeous square, retro square from our friend Bonnie T. There's number 6. Thank you so much, Bonnie. So let me pop your name in the jar as well. And then the next one comes to us from our friend Alley Cat, and she made this gorgeous Barbie outfit in 1970s colours. Absolutely gorgeous. And Alley Cat, here is your name. Thank you for your entry and being part of the fun. I absolutely love it. Squish them down a bit, guys. And the next one, this gorgeous Hulk Lovey, comes to us from Kristen from K&K Crochet. He's adorable. And Kristen, here's your gorgeous name here. Thank you so much for joining in. And then we have another little, so this time an amigurumi from Liza, of course. She had to get an amigurumi in, so that's number 9. Thank you so much, Liza. We'll pop your name in here as well. So that's 2 entries for the 1970s. And this gorgeous little Hello Kitty comes to us from Cassandra. Hello, Cassandra. So number 10, Cassandra is from Craftably Ever After. And there's your name. Let's pop you in there. Thank you for joining in. And then number 11 comes to us from our friend Natasha over at Hooks and Stitches. Thank you so much, Natasha. And here is your name. Oh my gosh, this jar is getting very full. And then number 12 comes to us from our friend Sally. So this is Sally from Nanny Moon's Crochet. Thank you so much, Sally, for Bagpuss. I hope I'm saying that right. There's your name, not his, your name, Sally. And then we have Kiss, who came to us from Thea. So thank you so much, Thea, for your entry. And here is your name. Let's pop you into the jar as well. And then our friend, is it Yana K or Jana K? I hope I'm not getting it wrong, from Flourish Faith Fiber. She made this gorgeous 70s inspired vest, because not only did they wear vests, but also the colors. So absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for sending that through. And here is your name. So please let me know, is it J or Y? I hear it in your videos all the time, but I don't retain it. What is wrong with me? Okay, number 15 came to us from our friend Marta. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, Marta, for joining in the fun. And then, oh, I've got an itch. And then number 16 was from our friend Josephine. There we go there. Look at the back. You can really see the design. Thank you so much, Josephine, for joining in. I really do appreciate it. And here's your name here. This is so much fun. I love this. Squish them down, guys. And then we have this gorgeous jumper. Look at the 70s colors there. Number 17 comes from our friend Natalia. And that was a crocheted piece, because you may remember from last month, from the 60s, 1960s, that Natalia is by Stitchel. She also knits, and she also knitted this dress, entry number 18. So Natalia, let me pop your name in the jar. Thank you so much, each and every one of you, for entering. I really, really do appreciate it. Now let's seal this up and open up this little one. And I have to say, guys, that something has happened that's never happened before or so far in this cowl. And we have 2 winners. Now, that is so exciting. There was a tie. So both names will go into this jar. So there were 28 votes in total, and numbers, so 2 of the 2 winners got 7 votes each. So they got a quarter of the votes each. And the winning numbers were number 12 and number 13. So Sally and Thea, your names are both going into the little jar. So congratulations to everybody, and also to Thea and Sally. Excellent work. So that's it, guys. That's the 70s, and that's a wrap, right? We're done and dusted for the 1970s. The 1980s, we've got a couple of weeks to go before all the entries have to be into me. The last day of the month, by midnight Sydney, Australia time. So let me tell you, I haven't even started my project, but what's new? That happens each and every month. But I'm sure that I'm going to bring something nice to you. I've just got to narrow it down. I think it's between 2 or 3 projects, and that's the problem. Because of time, I can't make all 2 or 3, so I need to choose one. So are you guys crocheting away, getting your entry ready? I know that some of you have already sent it in, so thank you so much. I cannot wait. This is going to be the last month, and it has been a fun ride all the way. And I have to say, where did the 3.5 months already go, guys? It's like last night or a couple nights ago, I thought about this, you all jumped on, and here we are today. Anyway, I hope you've all had a beautiful day, and I hope that you're all taking care of yourselves, and I will see you all very, very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye for now.